Okay, Pokemon Smash or pass. Necrozma. Wait. Clear all choices. Oh, it remembered my clear all choices. Yes. We're gonna start from 0, okay? Necrozma. How do I feel about... Hold on. What does Necrozma sound like? Hold on. I need like the noises of the Pokemon in order to make my final decision. Necrozma sounds. Hold on. That tells me very little about the character of this Pokemon. However, is there a middle route where we can go out to dinner and I can know you better? The other side would tell you things. Oh, fine. Fine. I wouldn't smash a Bulbasaur, 'cause it's just a little guy. Pass. I wouldn't smash an top left? Oh, yo, that's sick! That's sick, actually. That's really cool. Okay, I'm gonna change it to the HDR. Then. Alright, so this is a good site. Thank you, Eldritch. Alright. I wouldn't want to get with Ivysaur because to me that's a dog-like creature. And I feel like the size of the creature also affects this. And if the creature's like this big, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. So I'm gonna do pass. Venusaur. Can we have the music back? Okay. Oh, you mean this music? Sorry, I know what you meant. Very important to have this background music and not like the dull silence as God judges me on this website. Anyway. Venusaur? Okay. But like, okay, in what scenario would I be attracted to a Venusaur? Okay, imagine Venusaur as a butch woman. Venusaur is a butch woman, like, you know, these thick arms, wait, my imagination is winning me over little by little. If there's like no... Safi, I know you're there! Imagine Venusaur as a butch woman with me! Please! I know you can... I can sway you to my side! I'm kidding. It's also an yeah, I feel like it's almost cheating if I imagine them as Anthro in my head, but I think it's gonna play a part, but I think for sincerity, I want to just look at what we have. I think I will pass because this is mostly a flat creature, and I think the flatter the creature, in my opinion, like, there is a gap. If the creature is taller, then I feel like there's more of a resemblance to the anthropomorphisms. You're all alone in this? Well, I'm selecting pass, so what does that say about you, Safi? Anyway, Charmander obviously prefers hot places. Don't give me sass, Pokemon. Anyway, Charmander is a creature. I will pass. Charmeleon is basically Agumon, and would I smash Agumon? No. That is a very clear answer. No. Charizard. That is basically a dragon. See, I'm not really... Weirdly enough, I'm not usually into dragons. Honestly? I know Charizard is a big, you know, pass them around like a blunt in certain parts of the Pokemon fandom. I think I'll pass, personally. It's just not my thing. Not my thing. Oh, jeez, I see y'all. Okay, Squirtle. Squirtle is my little baby child. So I go pass. What? For a second, it was Squirtle, succulent, beautiful, and I was like, wait, was it supposed to say that? Hold on, y'all saw that, right? Anyway, War Torta is also my little turtle child, so I go pass. Stop! Stop doing that as the default for loading. Blastoise. Blastoise is kind of like a big bear to me. If I were to compare it to like an equivalent creature. See, I don't think big and bulky is even particularly my type, so I will pass, I think. Caterpie. Squirtle and Charizard were both in Smash. I get your joke, little man. Anyway, Caterpie, no. Get off my pee-pee. Who do you think some people choose Smash for certain ones for the joke? Yeah. Butterfree, no thank you. Weedle, very painful. I'm more worried about Shiori, the confirmed asexual. Hey, don't be so close-minded. Asexuals can get in on, you know, the joke and the experience too. It just what matters what kind of person you are. I've seen people make Wurmple smashable. See, you can make anything smashable if you put them in a human-shaped box. So that don't surprise me none. What will surprise me is if you keep it in the form it's in and do that, because that's black magic. Shiori has been that in with me. Aww. This is a cute design. I get it. I'm not, no hate, I'm just saying. Kakuna, no. Honestly, I would love a human design where like this is armor though. It seemed really cool. Beedrill. I know some bug fuckers out there. I'm not one of them, but I'm okay. I'm good. That's a bird. There is a certain comedic value in me judging you people. I understand that, I suppose. Pass? Pidgeotto? Pass. Pidgeot, still a bird. Pass. Rattata. That's my little rat guy. That's my bigger rat guy. That's also just a bird. Bird up! Yeah, exactly. Ba 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 ba. Oh my god, has anyone had a Fearow human design where this is like a mohawk? It's perfect. Ekans. No, there's nothing in those eyes. Eats the eggs of birds, so just wait a minute, we were just talking about the Pokemon food chain. I guess the joke's on me, idiot. Damn. Confirmed Poke Predator in the animal way. Get it twisted. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. It really sucks that I just gave an example of the Spectre Snake folktale because I'll really be showing my ass right now, and that if this were an Arbok that could talk to me and like had a personality, I would fold. Listen, it's got light in its eyes. It's got a very, you know, it's tall. It has qualities to it. I bet it gives great hugs. I've seen enough comics that made me sympathize. That's more of a fandom interpretation context. We're looking at things a bit more objectively here. But Great Cuddler, oh man. Listen, I'm not one of those, like, fetish guys who's like, wrap me in snakes or shit. I've been on DeviantArt, I've seen the art. But I think it would be cozy. Smash. My one Smash. Anyway. Pikachu! Nah, I'm good. I don't disagree. See, that's the thing. You can't... Listen. It's about honesty. You can commit to a junk a bit, but you have to be honest at the end of the day, and then turn that honesty into your bit. That's how I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Anyways, Pikachu. Raichu is just my personal guy, like my personal creature. I wouldn't do that to a Raichu because I'm too fond. Like, it's kind of like Raichu is like Kirby in that, like, regardless of the lore of Kirby's age, Kirby is just such my guy that I wouldn't disrupt that barrier between us. Wow, more people would smash Pikachu than Raichu? That's insane. Sandshrew, no, just a guy. Sandslash would cut my dick off, a guy. Nidoran, little preschool. Preteen. I think what isn't appealing to me about this full-grown woman is that she is very tough looking, and as much as I like that in people, if they're literally, like, their skin is made of, like, hard-ass material, I'd be like, I don't know if I'd be comfortable. Like, you know? Because I'm not saying everyone I have to smash has to be soft and all that, but imagine her as a butch. Listen, I'm imagining her, but at the same time, but like the texture, I think, of a creature, I think, matters when it comes to this kind of thought experiment. And I think it's a bit too rough. Like, if Nidoqueen was like soft, then we could have some drinks, go on and make a conversation. But I will pass. Child, preteen. Now, I may be a hypocrite. Eldritch. Yeah, you know what, Eldritch? That's what's gonna happen to you if you get in a bedroom with this thing. You just complain about texture? Oh, that's true. That's true. But would he be gentle with me, though? You know what? I'll pass because of my morals. My morals. Get yourself an antidote. It's so good. Oh. Anyway. Clefairy? That's my guy. Clefable. Clefable really is just a dude when I actually, like, look at him. But even if I acknowledge him as a dude, not my type, particularly. No. Here is what separates me from a lot of furries. I think if they're on all fours, that it's really hard for me to not see them as, like, a dog. You know? Like, don't get me wrong, I see a visual aesthetic appeal, but if they're on all fours, I feel like that is a dog. Like, I don't know. Very smart and very vengeful, and I know it's like a fox spirit or something. Maybe I'll have to see different angles. Hold on. Oh, cool. I always love the not 3D, the 2D pixel animated style. Oh, that's poop from a butt. Oh, that's pretty good art. Oh, this looks like a ponytail. Wait. Wait. Why did I do that to myself? Oh, my brain. It's pushing my mouse towards... Oh. Much to think about. Much to consider. You know what? I'd say because a male Ninetales... Sorry, I am very bisexual, but there are certain kinds of men and certain kinds of women I find attractive, and that... Anyway, channeled a lot of Hal Penn. Stop, don't do that to me. You know what? Smash. Alright. HD, okay. I will not be swayed by the public. These are all of my own volition. Little guy. Kind of like Clevable, just a guy. Yeah. You know, something I find so cute is the little ears on Golbat. I feel like as a design element, I always forget that they're there, but they're a bat, so they have little ears, but they're so small, they're like cat ears. He bite your dick off, but you can put that dick so far in though before it gets bitten off. Anyway, Oddish. Again, truly a creature. No thoughts, just creature. Perfect design, if I may say. Like, not to, you know, not to say Gen 1 makes things perfect, but when you look at the shape and the face, immaculate creature, I have to say. I'm okay. Now we're getting into interesting territory, because I think Vileplumes are actually pretty big. As much as the art, you know, makes them look like they're, like, small, they're actually decently big. And there is something about this, like, kind of ominous face that's like, oh, you have you have a mysterious side to you, like a sinister, ominous side. It's based on one of the worst smelling flowers in the world. Buddy, when I'm done with them, the room gonna be smell. Anyway, get past all of that just for a pass. It's just, listen. Anyway, again, not a bug fucker. Also, now that I'm looking at these designs, I'm like, there are such little details that I gloss over. That I wonder if Vileplume is gonna get a Mega Evo. I think the Oddish Vileplume line is a very good line, and they deserve a little attention. Parasect? Oh yeah, isn't it that the Parasect isn't this creature, it's the mushroom, and it's taken over? Super cool. And sad, but cool. Venonat. Venonat is like the creature. I like Venonat. I think when I was little, I didn't like Venonat because it has these big bug eyes. But as I get older, I'm like, oh, this is a creature. Venomoth. Again, not a bug fucker. Diglett? Diglett is not even a full creature to me. Diglett is an appendage. I'm good. Oh my god, the smashes! Y'all are insane! If there's 3 Digletts, I don't know. Like, again, Anthro can do a lot of magic, but just as they are, nuh-uh. Meowth? Victreebel got a mega and is the derpiest little guy. That's true. I feel like sometimes whatever gets megas and etc. are just whatever they can think of and then they commit to it. Sometimes it's not even like, this Pokemon deserves attention. It's like, I've got an idea. It's for Victreebel. I will pass. Again, that's just a cat? And it's like a, not even a fun fuzzy one, it's like a hairless one, mostly. Well, I mean not hairless, but like very like thin coat. I will pass. Psyduck is my friend. I will say pass. Golduck is... I don't know why there's a part of me that's like, I can see it. But it's mostly the beak, I think, that's like really hard. That I'd be like, I don't know. I don't know if I'd be about that. But like, for some reason, the eyes and the defined arms of the Golduck are like, more people want to smash Dragonair than Dragonite? Who will bet that those are straight men who looks at a vaguely feminine looking Pokemon and goes smash and then passes at any vaguely like big or masculine Pokemon? I think that's literally just it. Anyway, no, the beak is too much. The beak is too much. Mankey, you are a little guy. I wouldn't do that. Primeape. See, here's the thing. Again, we have defined musculature, which is points, but also the body is just an orb. It's like being attracted to Mike Wazowski, which some people are, but the body is so compact that I can't even do the math in my head. You know? He's showing feet, pass? What do you mean? Because he's giving it away for free? Alright. Poor. Growlithe. Puppy. Arcanine. It's so weird that I'm just realizing, because in my head, they're like fire dogs, but they're also obviously tigers. Like, I don't know why it wasn't obvious to me that this isn't like a tiger thing. But also, it's got very human looking eyes. Like, alright. Alright. Anyway. Poliwag, nope, creature. Poliwhirl. You're cute. I like the gloves, but also its eyes are so innocent, I'd be like, I don't know if I could do that to you. Now this motherfucker... An adept swimmer? At the breaststroke? Now you're talking my language. I want to see what you're capable of. Why am I still in the minority for these? Am I insane? Anyway, Abra, little creature. More people want to smash Abra than Poliwrath? That's clinically insane. Kadabra? Still too small. Again, like, if I get small vibes from a Pokemon, it adds to, like, its infant-esque energy. Alakazam? What, those spoons? You know you're unrefined when you eat pussy with your hands. I eat them with my spoons. Anyway. But Chop, you're a little guy, and you should work on your, diet. I think you should fill out a bit more. Why the sip? I mean, I just needed a sip at that moment. Anyway. Machoke, listen. Usually, I don't go for middle stages, but he literally has the boob line. And he has defined thighs. What do you mean? And he's wearing clothes, meaning there's something underneath the clothes. Is it weird that the fact that it's wearing underwear, it's adding something for me? Because I think it's adding a bit of humanness for me. I mean, it's obviously also very human with the musculature and whatnot, but the clothing is... Oh, Eldritch. Anyway. Yeah, let's go for it. Bullisprout? Nah. Carnivorous? Oh yeah, it's based off of the pitcher plant, I believe. All of these are. Yeah, you can tell by the smashes that these are horny cis dudes with dicks. Like, this is the thing. Victory Bell, I'm good. Tentacool? It's okay, you're just a little guy. Tentacruel? What do those tentacles do, though? Sometimes I see a Pokemon that looks a little sinister, and I'm like, given the right context, how intriguing. I would be... I mean, obviously there's a very precarious pincher situation here, but there's some curiosity. I would give a tentative smash. Geodude, literally a dude. Graveler. Again, this is a creature with an orb for a body. I feel I feel inclined not to, you know, good for you, but no. Also orb, like, I'm not saying, like, this is a very good design, it's just crushed dick with rocks. Mickey's Dick Smasher! Nice. Ponyta, baby horse? No. I'm concerned. Rapidash? So, have you guys ever seen the movie Spirit? With the horse Spirit? I remember I was watching it with someone and they admitted to me that they had like a childhood crush on Spirit, and I was like, that's crazy. But I was watching the movie and the way they designed and animated that horse, it's the closest they could to making that horse look like a fucking person than a horse. It's crazy how much the character Spirit, the horse, like moves and is drawn like a human. It's crazy. Down to like the human neck muscles and like the anatomy. It's crazy. Anyway, I don't feel that way towards this horse. I'm just bringing it up as saying that that is a horse I would smash, but so just putting that out there. That, you know, anyway, pass. Slowpoke, love your cute little ears. I would say a no. Slowbro. I think they're still kind of smallish, so no, they brother bared that horse. I think they did something worse in that they didn't transform them from a human to an animal. They knew they were stuck with the animal, but they made that animal as sexy as a person as possible. Magnemite? Fucking magnets. How do they work? I'm good. I'm okay. It's used like a metal sword. Doduo, baby. Dodrio, baby. Guys, I've been watching so many seal videos. It's crazy how I'm going insane about seals lately. Do you know the videos in which they're flopping around and they have those big adorable eyes? And the fact it's crazy how much seals, how friendly they are, and the only reason they haven't been domesticated is that our environments are so incompatible. Oh, I love seals so much. Oh, when we see like a Gen 3, one of my favorite Pokemons is Spheal because it's such a it's my favorite things, round and a seal. Getting emotional. Anyway, that's Dugong, that's the creature. Please send me seal videos. I'll send them when I find them again. I love seals. I'm getting emotional thinking about them because their eyes are so big, and sometimes they have fur, and sometimes they're, you know, oh my god, they're shaped in a way that is manufactured to make me like feel pangs in my heart. Oh, I'm also following a seal subreddit. Grimer, too small. Muck. Here's the thing. If it's covered in a filthy, vile sludge, so like physically, let's not. However, the abstract concept of like a goopy guy? No, I can't do this. There are other goopy men in the sea saying. Anyway, Shelder. He poisoned yo dick! What that tongue do, though? Just kidding, it's small. I would feel weird doing that to a small creature. Cloyster, on the other hand? Cloyster kind of looks like a guy, I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's the eye and the smile? Like, okay, in this context of Pokesmash, imagine, yeah, these Pokemon, you're in a situation where they're consenting and they can talk to you and they have a personality. They are still in this form, which is an important caveat. No anthropomorphism, but, you know, they can talk to you. And it's kind of, he looked like a pussy. Well, damn, I got one too, son. That's one thing we have in common. Anyway, let's smash. Ghastly, I'll pass. Haunter. Again, we're considering the criteria here. Can talk, can consent, is its own being. I think it's the fact that there's so little body. The Pokemon in which it's all the head is its body, it's hard for me to, I suppose, you know, make that connection. Now, if we can make an exception to what I literally just said, like, because, you know, when I said clefable and like all that, it's not my type. See, and I said that the more sinister they are, the more like, oh, it makes me want to learn something about you. He is just a creature, but I do like him a little evil. I'm gonna out myself here as, like, a lot of the fictional male characters I tend to like are a little evil. So this is an appeal factor for me. Alright, let's go. Onyx, crush my dick! Like, literally any Pokemon made out of rocks, we're gonna come back to that same joke. Drowsy, again, just kind of a guy. I have a storied history with Hypno. Weirdly enough, I think I remember, so this sounds strange, and I'll try to elaborate on it as best as I can. But when I was a child, and I think some children, especially like young girls, come across this, when they imagine themselves in a scenario where some, like a masculine creature, but a very ugly one, is interested in them. Did anyone like imagine that for themselves for some reason? Not in like a fantasizing scenario, but just like for some reason maybe I saw that trope in media of like Beauty and the Beast or something, but I remember a very specific moment when I was a child where I was like, oh no, like the King of Mud wants to marry me or something. I don't know why I wanted, that scenario like popped into my head, but like being in that position where you are desired by a creature that is technically ugly, but like them desiring you and the journey you have to go through is like maybe they're more than their appearance if they desire you that much. Does that make sense? I feel like I had something like that with Hypno when I was a kid. Like, I saw it and I was so repulsed by its ugliness that it wrapped around it, and I was like, it just, I'm learning a lot about y'all tonight. Yeah, much like Hypno's type, a lot of psychology is happening right now. I will say pass because ultimately this creature is much too ugly, but like design-wise, I look at it and I can't. But you know, my daydreams were more about what I would do if I had a genie. I mean, that's fair. I'm just saying, sometime when I was a kid, I was like, what if I was desired, but the caveat was that it was like a very ugly creature, and I was like, but what if that creature wanted me so bad? And then I'd be like, well, I'd give them a chance, maybe, if they wanted me that bad. Is that weird? Anyway, let's not think about that. The pinchers are not only powerful weapons, it's used for balance. Pass. The large pincer has HP. Wow. Pass. The ultimate orb of Pokemon. Electro does have a lot of personality. Like, the smashness is affected by how much of the face conveys a sense of personality, and Electro does have a lot of personality. However, this is about smashing and not— what is that? I'm not gonna do that again. But there's a Pokesmash category? Is there? Hold on. I'm not finding it. Oh wait. Smash. Hold on. It only pops up as I'm deleting it. Hold on. I think I know what you mean, but I have to show— oh, Jesus. No, I have to find the fucking E with the accent in order to look it up, because it's not gonna show up when I'm looking it up regular with the regular E. Hold on. Smash. See, there it is. Alright, there we go. Okay. Alright, I'm happy to be one of thousands of people who are currently live doing the elusive Pokemon Smasher Pass. Anyway, I'm gonna pass. Eggs. Did you guys ever feel bad for that, like, one egg in the back? Like, that's its brain. Like, do you ever think about how that— you don't even see a face for that one. Do you think it thinks? Do you think that one is, like, basically mentally inhibited because it has that? It's just stuff you think about. Anyway, pass. No. I think the lack of arms is not doing them any favors. I would pick people to have a crush on even if I didn't particularly like them. I would do that too, honestly. Not to discount your "this is how I knew I was on the spectrum" moment, but like, I knew that having a crush would be like something that would ultimately be like fun and a big event for me. So sometimes I remember a specific moment where like I knew someone and I was like, I'm going to have a crush on them and see how that pans out. And guess what? It makes them really uncomfortable to be around. But it does add a little bit of tension. A little bit. I slammed my penis in the car door. It's okay. Yes. Sorry, I just realized there's 1,000 of these to go through, so I'm kind of hurrying it up. Hitmonlee. I think the turnoff here is the fact that all this is technically its face. Hold on, let me see another angle. Yeah, it's Mr. Chicken Wing. I'm not letting you near my penis or vagina. Hitmonchan, on the other hand, I do love the skirt. Very fun. He almost kind of reminds me of Knuckle Joe from Kirby. Sorry, very Kirby pill thing to say. Just the creature. Oh, I think the eyes are so big. I think that they seem too young and innocent. I know. I wouldn't do that. They have to have lust, adult, mature lust in their eyes for me to go after them. Lick a tongue. Okay. Okay. Get myself into the head. They can talk. Lick a tongue probably have a lisp. And, but again, I think the bodily proportions are just, I don't know. They really do look like a guy from this angle. What that tail do? Don't the saliva render you numb? Oh. That don't have to be a bad thing. I mean, a good tongue can do that if you're a lick-a-tongue or not. Oh, I'm saying. But I'm gonna say no. You're too much of a creature. The space between your eyes. Was he the main character of my nightmares? The turtle squirtle shape of the head is not very good. But yeah, pass. Coughing, just a guy. Wheezing. No, I already have Arbok. I shouldn't. No. Four legs creature. I wonder what Eldritch has to think about this. They even have a breastplate. Wow. Again, very tough. I don't think I'd... As much as, you know... When it comes to creatures who are very, like, you know, armory, like skarmory, I don't think I would... They're personally my type. I like a nice, good texture to interact with. Stop! Stop saying succulent beautiful! This is a cursed site. Please load. Thank you. I passed. Don't want him riding on anything. Damn! Who said he has to be the one doing the riding? Anyway. Cute. I will pass. That's my best friend. That's my guy with the red boots and the cartoon eyes peeking out. That's my guy. That is a single mother, and I will respectfully let her do her thing. That's my baby boy. That's my teenage boy. The lips are kind of crazy with the... This looks like that bitch from Shark Tale a little bit with the fluttery fins and the big lip and the eyelids especially, but we will do a pass. We're okay. Are you? It's okay. Why is this Starmie so droopy? I don't remember Starmies being this droopy. Yeah, don't they like... Kind of like Staryu, they have their, like, stars up. Why this one droop? Well, I guess they are always like that. Damn. This character, this man, is too clown adjacent for me to want to do anything with them. Thank you. But if I were... You know what would be a good pickup line, though? You know what would be a good pickup line? Okay, this is a hypothetical world in which I'm attracted to this creature, okay? Is there a Mrs. Mime? Anyway, that's all. Scyther. Oh, Scyther is very cool, but the hands... Sorry, if your swords are hands, then this can't work out. This can't work out. It seductively wiggles its hips. What hips, girl? Like, no hate, but where? I mean, slay, but like, I'm just saying. Oh god, the ooh. That's damn okay. Electabuzz. No, honestly, even if Electabuzz was like anthroed into a human, I don't even think I'd be into this like style of guy. I'm okay. I never got Magmar's whole deal. Like, why do they have a beak? Like, what creature, what manner of being are they? Why do they have a butt forehead? And why are they, like, rocking the choker? Okay. Anyway, we'll pass. Pinsir, I don't, just viscerally, I don't like the vertical mouth. It's not good for me. I don't like it. No, that's just an animal. It would literally be no different than fucking, like, a fish from the supermarket. Hold on now. Hold on now. So, hold on. Yeah, if that fish is asking for it, yeah. Oh. See, the thing is, if it's a Pokemon I can hold in both hands while doing the deed, that's a cursed ass situation. Damn, no limbs though. Oh. Like, can we cuddle a little bit? Oh, damn. Never mind. A human version for my Gyarados. Wait, Gyarados, Ninetales, Yowie? Fire, water, yeah. That's a really good. That's a really good idea, Safi. But also, like, mommy, Lapras, mommy. Hehehe. Anyway, Ditto. So Ditto, in this context, is consenting, wants it, and can transform into anything. It's a no-brainer. It can be anything. In this form, I mean, I guess if there was a lot of it, if it was small, I'd be like, could you put on something sexy before we do it? I need to see what you're made of, though. I'd be curious. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Eevee. Oh, it may mutate if it is exposed to radiation. Is that how evolution works? I never thought of it that way. Would you smash Ditto as it is? Yeah, I'd smash it on the ground like putty, because that's what it is. Personally, I would not smash any of the evolutions because they're all quadrupedal, they walk on 4 legs, and it would feel strange. And they're all small enough that they just feel like dogs, and I would pass. As much as I like Vaporeon as a Pokemon, I would pass. Jolteon, same thing, pass. Flareon, very pretty, pass. Porygon. Again, this is a Pokemon in which, if it had a personality and a voice, I'd be like, let's see where this goes. But when it comes to smashing, that's when it's like, how? In cyberspace. Cybersex? Now we're thinking. You know what? Tentative smash, because I could see a good personality for such an abstract creature. I could see it. Omanite, again, it's almost like the less they're of a realistic animal, the more my imagination can broaden. Omastar, yeah, cut my dick into 4 pieces. This is my last resort. Anyway, Kudo, nope. Again, unfortunately, as much as you're rocking the 4-pack, you do have swords for hands. So, I don't want to get circumcised. Thank you very much. I kind of hate this website, because what do you mean I have to stare at this every time? Ugh. Anyway. Aerodactyl, it's got a crazy, like, Popeye chin situation. I'm okay. Should I wait for this site to load? Oh, it's Snorlax! You know what? There are some real dudes who are Snorlaxes, which is funny because he's based off of a real dude. And you know what? I'd give him a chance. I'd let him hit. Yeah. Now we're getting to legendary birds. But again, they are birds. Articuno is very handsome. And I do have a soft spot for like the water ice types personally, and if I just give them a personality, they can get points. I think there may be too bird-like, I think. Same with Zapdos. Same with Moltres. Worm. Considered a mythical Pokemon until recently. Oh, interesting. Pass. Too many people would smash Dratini. Dragonair. Again, we have a snake-like quality, which is not a pass for me. But it's... See, what's giving me pause is the bigger the eyes it has, it looks young. It looks like, I don't know. If it had like a grown-ass voice, maybe. Ugh. It is pretty though. Again, imagining it with a very attractive voice and personality. But the eyes are too big. I feel like I'm robbing it of its innocence because of its eyes. So I'll pass. Dragonite? Honestly, in my opinion, and this may be a controversial one, big dudes, like in real life, aren't really my type. And Dragonite is kind of just a big dude. And I'm like, he's my friend, man. Kuno is a cunty, beautiful man. See, you can't do that because I have to focus on what it literally is. And I have to focus on that reality. Again, the only thing I can imagine beyond what I see is its personality, nothing more. It's not young, it just has big pupils. I know, but still. Again, not my type. I'll pass. Mewtwo. It does have a boob area. And it does have a deep voice canonically. Oh, what if he's looking at me like that when he asks? Ooh, Mewtwo is the most man Pokemon ever. It literally is meant to be an alien, so yeah. It also has a lady voice in one of the movies? Whoa, she's gender fluid. I didn't know that. Anyway, smash. This art is so... Imagine smashing this. Arms so tiny, they're just hanging there. Nah, we're okay. We're okay. Mew is my little guy. I love the tail and the little arms. The Lady Mewtwo voice might have done something to— Wait, hold on. This is very important. Mewtwo Genesect movie scenes. This is important for research. We've already pressed a smash, but we still need to get to the bottom of this. Or if you guys can find a clip. Mewtwo versus Shiny Genesect. No, I need a moment. I need moments.
I have only one choice. To go where no one else exists. Beyond the limit.
Hold on. Safi, why are you kind of right, though? Why is Lady Mewtwo kind of... She's kind of... She's kind of... Hold on, minimize. There we go. Repressed memory unlocked things. That's crazy. But yeah, again, voices can do magical things to all of us. But I will pass here. Chikorita, she got the high pony, the choker, the thitties out. She's my girl. She's my girl best friend. Meganium, again, girl best friend. Bayleaf, I meant. Meganium, also bestie. I'm sorry, the eyes are so innocent. I'm like, you're my friend. Baby? My baby? Cyndaquil is my baby? Palava is, again, wonderful creature. Baby. Now, if this... Can I see front-facing Typhlosion? Or, oh, this angle is interesting in this context. I'm not even gonna justify myself. This, with the eyes and the expression. Anyway. Pass. He's showing off for you. Alright. The ones that have their mouths open, like, gah! It's so hard to imagine them as anything else other than, like, an animal creature. Sorry, man. Oh, hi, bestie. Bestifer! Why are people saying no? Is it because of Typhlosion? Guys? He would treat me well. 1 foot. Again, too much of a bird. Very handsome bird, but a bird nonetheless. The little cartoon gloves is such a cute detail. Ugh. Basically like a fairy? Like a sprite? Not my thing. Yider. You know what's weird? I'm doing the Mewtwo thing in which, like, what if I imagined it with a lady voice? And it's actually... It's too effective. Imagine an, like, you know, like a Black Widow type personality and she has a lady voice. But the body saying you have to, it's in this form saying, round thyself. Crobat. Good expression. It's just a guy. Come on. It's my favorite. It's one of my favorite Gen 2 Pokemon. Oh, I love Chinchou. Lantern, also one of my favorites. Baby. Baby. Bald ass baby. Round ass baby. I would feel bad. If this thing expressed smash intent towards me, I'd be like, no. I'd be horrified. Maybe? Do you guys remember Xatu from Pokemon Mystery Dungeon and how they were like a wise, like sage-like character? Okay, imagine non-binary Xatu. Like stoic, kind of like aloof, wise. You know, like this could be like their hair. Very introspective with the eyes. Makes you think. Usually the beak doesn't do it for me, but because this is one of those like one beaks and not the open beak, it makes it feel less like a thing that'll hurt me. Don't make me think. Safi, you're making me think all the time! With the imagine Articuno as a handsome man, like, I can do the same. But it's very wise. I want to see what it knows. That's a baby. That's a baby. That's also a creature. So cute, honestly. Sometimes I look at Pokemon designs with the little eyes and the blush. I'm like, aw, you shaped. Aw. With the, we don't see these particular eyes and these like nub hands from Pokemon anymore, but like, what a formula. Honestly, if I weren't so committed to like the purple, blue, water, bunny, round, this would be like I would make this my personality, honestly. If I wasn't so committed to being, you know, purple. But Azumarill, the Marill family is very near and dear to my heart. It's the face? Like, I don't care if your cock is enormous. Like, you have the... It's the face. Like, I can't. No. You have too much light in your eyes. You have too little light in your eyes. Oh, the bracket mouth. Hold on, I'm gonna do in chat what that mouth is. Bracket mouth. Hee hee hee. Yeah. Pass. Oh, I love you, Jumpla family. Apom. No. He. I love a good uwu mouth. I remember you from that Pikachu short. You were in the sunflower field. Honestly, like, I love that this is like modeled after like a helicopter. I think it's super fucking cool. My goat. Kind of dumb. Like, no matter the personality, they'd be kind of goofy about it. Easy going. I'm more ambivalent here, but I will say pass. Espeon. As much as I love the angled eyes, I'm not going back on my word. You are a kitty cat. Same with you. You have a hat. That's cool. See, this is very much like a guy, but it's just the face and eyes that are like, I won't be able to get over that. Misdreavia, honestly, Mischievous is just like my goth daughter. Like, you are much too small to be anything more than my daughter. Mismagius, when she comes up, we will see. But unknown. For some reason, it's really funny to imagine a relationship with like a single unknown. Like Pokemon who are so defined by their being pieces of a whole, and then it's just like, nah, just one of them. Oh, Eldritch is doing Smasher Pass too. Wobbuffet? Nah, you're too silly with it. Girafarig, again, creature. You are an object. Nope. Nope. There, silly. Nope. Again, there are qualities of this that I think would be cool in a person, but as you are crushing my dick. Cutie, but no. Good night, Shiori. Thank you for coming. Gramble. Oh. Oh, Gramble has like a butch though. Hold on. It is actually timid and is easily spooked. Oh. Oh. I will say pass, but all the more power to you. Nope. Now we're cooking. Because when we had Scyther, you had swords for hands. But now, what do we see? We see clamps. However, look, they are rounded out. Look at that. So you can, in fact, hold hands without it cutting anything. And you are very... Do you see the skin tee with the scissor clamp your dick off? Well, what if they do it nicely? Smash. Nope. Not even if you give me all the shuckle holes in the world. No. You are a little baby girl. You are a baby bear. You are a literal bear. No. No. I love slug snail motifs, but no. Oh. I love Pokemon that are just like the mouth and nose are just one thing and they're just oh. Wait, hold on. I need to see other art for them. Oh. It just activates a very maternal instinct in me when I see something that is so shaped. Oh. Oh, I love you, Swinub. Oh, and I love you, Piloswine. Corsola. Oh, Corsola. I have such fondness for Gen 3. Corsola, I hold hands with you. You are my friend. Nope. No. Even though in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, you were a cool older woman, which was pretty... Like, this Octillery, like, said darling a lot, which I think was really good characterization. But... yeah. Nope. I'm gonna try the Markiplier strategy and just do it by instinct. Pass or smash. Okay, so I'm gonna do keybinds from now on. So Skarmory, nope. Nope, dog. Bigger dog. Kingdra. Can I get him pregnant? Pass. Baby. Very shaped. Too much shape. Same thing with Porygon, like the original Did I do Smash for Porygon? I think we explored the idea. It's designed for space exploration. I just like... Is this playlist looping? I think it might be. It might be the case. We can choose something different. Hold on. We're listening to me music. You tentatively smashed Porygon? Okay, then for consistency's sake, I will smash Porygon too. We'll see what happens. As much as Stanler has that motherfucking thing, I will pass. Nope. Nope. That's a child. That's technically still a child. That's also a child. That's a child. That's a child. The glisten? No. Oh, they treat me right. I know they would. Oh, a Blissey would treat me right. Oh. Oh, you know what? They treat me right. They treat me right. Okay, hold on, Safi. Don't spoil Eldritch's list for me. I need to get there and then... Okay, first of all, have we seen the movie The Legend of Raikou? Because Raikou is still an animal there, but Raikou has some personality. There's something there. Honestly, Raikou is, I think, the least smashable to me of the three legendary dogs. I'm gonna pass you. Entei in the Entei movie? Entei is... In the Entei... Oh... He wasn't the stepdad, he was the dad that stepped up, though. He was the dad that stepped up, though. And also, Suicune is a blue pretty boy, which I can never resist. Hello. Nope. Nope. I don't know. I'd be open to it. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, it has a voice in the Pokemon 2001 movie, and it's yeah. I think the original creator got really sad because they saw Lugia as a very maternal character, and in official interpretations it was more masculine. That's a whole story. But masculine Lugia works out for me, actually. Uh-oh. You're too much of a bird. Celebi. Baby. Yes! Gen 3, here we go. Nope. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Grovyle. That has impacted how I see Grovyle. As less of a, like a, kind of an adolescent stage and more of like a grown. See, Sceptile is where Sceptile's lost kind of the attraction for me because Grovyle had that, like, cool leaf hair. Sceptile's kind of balding. So I will pass. Baby. You are bigger, baby. 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 I think Swampert, as much as fondness I have for Swampert as my Pokemon, it's just kind of doofy looking. I'm okay. You can experience lust, just don't do it at me. Doggy. Oh my... I know I've had a thing about, like, the dogs, but... What if he's like emo? What if this is like an emo boy? Oh, wait. Oh, but he's like a, basically like a dog. He's shaped like a dog. What if he's like goth emo? Guys, Safi, I need your input on this. They're in love with the emo boy. It's just like this one's like a little more Hot Topic core, and I, you know, like, what if they like me? Anyway, you're my, as Paramore would say, you're the only exception. Baby. It's long, baby. Small. No. Nope. Nope. You're gonna find me saying nope on a lot of the bugs, by the way. As mysterious as you are. No. 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 Nope. No. Is it strange that it kind of has like a Waluigi quality to it? Where it's like... It's kind of handsome in an ugly way? It's kind of elegant in an ugly way. Okay, that's not doing you any favors, but... Like, there's something about it. And also in Mystery Dungeon, they had a thing. That's Quercus album is... Okay, if I imagine this as the whole chin mouth, then that's a pass. Yeah, I don't like the shape of the chin here. You know what? Pass. Nope. Oh, what if she was a lady though? What if she was a chat? What if this Swallow was a cool ass older woman though? Wait a second. I could forgive you being such a bird. Like what if it's an old lady? Like that's the you know, like the bob hair. Hold on. Kind of like I'm like blushing a little bit. Will you your eyes? Oh my gosh. You know what? Yeah. We can't get over that one. That's a pass. That's a pass. Oh boy. Alright. So you are an infant, so that's a pass. You are a little girl, so that's a pass. You are a grown-ass woman, but you are... Personally, you are too feminine for me. Now, if this was a male Gardevoir, now we'd be talking. Female Gardevoir? A little bit too femme. Male Gardevoir? Like, actually, in Pokemon biology, don't they all have to be male? Is it impossible for Gardevoirs to be male? Is it a Pokemon gender thing? No, like, yeah, I mean, like, this, they look like this, but they're male. Gardevoir can be male? Sorry to be basic. Gallade can't be female? That's fucked up. That's legitimately fucked up. This is good music for Gardevoir can be trans math. That's also true. That's a guy. So one of the cards that Eldritch, I believe it was Eldritch, sent me was the infamous Slacking card with extremely defined tits. And I can't help but think about that whenever I see Slacking now. Because the boobs are so fat. Like, I'm not even, that's literally all I'm saying is that, damn, give that man a bra or something, because, like, holy, he's letting them hang. But also, why is he looking at me like that? Huh? Why is he looking at me like he wants me? And his tits are out, just like that. I know his hairline is receding. I know he has hairy palms. I know, but okay, you know what's weird? If I imagine this as a human person, I think I'd actually be less attracted to them. So, let's consider that. We're passing. You're a bug. You're a bug. You're a bug. You're a guy. You're my guy. You're... Again, with the big Pokemon mouth thing where it's like, you have nothing to do but scream. Nope. Honestly, that kind of weird middle area where it's like you clearly are meant to emulate a human thing, but you are so monstrous that... I mean, I like it, the design, don't get me wrong. It's just, it's gonna be passed. Baby. I don't like how Azuro is so worried in the art. Look at you, you're happy! What made you so worried, little guy? Why are you so worried? But you're happy. That's good. Remember to be happy. Nope. It's my fucking guy. Skitty is my fucking guy. I love that cat. I love that it doesn't have defined paws, it's just nubs. I love everything about Skitty. Delcatty? No. No. Nope. See, the thing is, maybe this is just me, but removing them from the context of, like, demure, like, feminine Pokemon, and turning them into, like, feminine male characters, like... No, you're too small. You're too small. I love your skirt though. You're rocking it. Nope. 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 I never liked your lips. Nope. You're cool. Oh, I love these two. Plasla and Mainun. You're cool. You're cunty. I never got how, like, you know, Volbeat's a fucking bomb. I don't know how he pulled Illumise, but, like, Illumise with the eyeliner, with the bob, with the smile, honestly, if you weren't shaped like a pill, like, slay. Legitimately. Roselia, also, you are too small. You are baby. Baby. No. No. You are cool. No. I think this would be a literal smash in this situation. Animal, animal, animal. Spoink. Spoink, spoink, spoink. Grumpig is cute. Hold on. The eyes are kind of... It's interesting how much characterization you can get from eyes. Hold on. When this Pokemon uses its special power, its snorting breath grows labored. Pokemon, why do you want me to imagine this creature gasping for air? I just want to put on the record that this isn't a smash, but I could see it, is all I'm saying. That's my fucking guy. Hold on. That's my fucking guy. That's my fucking guy. It's my guy. It's him. It's him. You know what? Remember when I said earlier, I would do the thing where I would just pick a guy and say, I have a crush on you? And not say it, but like I would think it. I kind of did that with Pokemon, in which I saw everyone had a favorite Pokemon, and I was like, I should have a favorite too. And I saw Spinda, and I knew it was like niche enough to not be too popular. And I was like, you're cute, so I'll pick you. Over the years, it has trapped me. Because I look at it and it's a bunny, which does it so many favors. So, baby, no smash. Nope. Nope. Honestly? Kind of like... I could imagine this being kind of like a nerdy guy, like a geek. I get it. I get it. No? A distinguished gentleman. Swablu? No, that's baby. Altaria. So this Altaria is a Pokemon that I want to be my best friend in the entire world. Not my lover. Aw, you're too small. You're too small. I look at you. So you're too small. If you were like maybe a little bit taller, maybe had broader shoulders, maybe, but you're too small. I love you, my guy, though. He's 4'3". Oh, he's just a little guy. Seviper, you look cool. You don't have the sexual swag of Arbok, unfortunately. Nope. They're married. So you know how I said I'd smash no more than 5? Yeah, have you been counting, Safi? Nope. Nope. No, 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 no. I love you, Lily. I love you, Cradily. Nope. Okay. This is another wonderful example of, like, imagine just the most gorgeous man you've ever thought of, and he's a Milotic. Oh. Oh. I'm also on the site. I just hit 6 in Kanto. Buddy, buddy. But Milotic, I'm glad it was you. Famous front ballsack cast form. No, you're my guy though. Nope. Not Shuppet. Bennett is like girl who's like younger than you and you're like, we're cool. Nope. Not those clubs. Tropius is fun. No, no, no. Oh, Absol! Absol is cool, but again, do quadrupedal. I wish Royal was here. I don't know how they feel about this. I know Royal is significantly, like, asexual, so I don't think they would smash a lot of Pokemon in general. But I know that they would have lots to say. Anyway, pass. It's my fucking guy. It's my fucking guy. He is round. He has big eyes. He has 3 mouth and little feet. Thank you, Savvy. Oh, Celio. Oh, I think Walrein is kind of ugly, but they're all my guys. Huntail, ugly. Gorbis, Huntress. Okay. Nope. Nope. Ooh, okay, we're getting to the dragons. Salamence. Again, you're too bottom heavy. I don't think so. Beldum? No. Okay, now hold on. See, now we're getting to the Pokemon who are super smart. What if this Pokemon also has a fantastic personality? Again, this is one of those things where, like, romantically, I'd be more interested than sexually. I'll pass. Crush my dick. Freeze my dick. Electrocute my dick. Oh, Latias! You've never considered personality? I've literally considered it for every one of them, Savvy! Don't gaslight me! Anyway, Latias is me, Kin ID. Honestly, if any Pokemon I were, like, soul aligned with, it would be Latias. Because, just, I don't know. I love the Latios movie, and I've always been a personal sucker for, like, little sister, older brother, like, you know, establishments. So, that's me. That's me. Anyway. I will pass. Hold on. Pass. Latios. I think that the real issue here is that they don't really have mouths. So I just don't know how I could work with all of that. The vibe is cool. Oh, I did smash. No. Okay, hold on. Pass. There we go. Kyogre. No, thank you. You're very cool. Groudon. No, thank you. You're very cool. Rayquaza. Oh my god, it'd be like one of those fanfics where it's like the king of the heavens arranged marriage with a mortal, like an everyday person. He invites me to his castle in the skies. What happens next? I am attracted to power. Smash. Jirachi, you are a baby. Deoxys. Normal Deoxys specifically. A bit too freaky looking, honestly. As much as you do have a, you know, thick thigh situation, I will pass. Turtwig. Twiddle. Twiddle. Again, super fun design. I love this design, but like, Twiddle. Nope. Nope. No. Oh, I love it when they're water and they're round and they're babies because they're my babies. I'm not gonna lie. Like, the fact that this almost looks like a formal outfit with the black and like the tie and the neckerchief and the crown, honestly, yeah. Nope. Nope. You will never have the sauce that Swellow has. Never. Nope. 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 Edgy. Luxray? Oh. It's kind of a Mighty Anna situation in which, yeah, you're quadrupedal. Yes, Edgeworth is shut up! It's not Edgeworth as a Pokemon. It's just, it's a vibe. It's a trope. It's more than that. It's like an emo. It's so, like, they're quadrupedal, but they're so emo, it gives them personality. Luxray is your top Smash? That's actually insane. I would have assumed it was a Pokemon that was bipedal and was wider than a semi-truck. Nope. How big are Roserades? Like, are they as tall as me? Are they taller than me? Because if so, that's a smash. If they're smaller, then that's a pass. How tall are Roserades? Makes you think. The aura is kind of insane though. Oh my god, I love masquerade themes. Male Roserade, like literally, I look at this and I think just, oh, we're smashing. Nope. Crush my dick in 2 pieces. Yep. Burmy. Honestly, Wormadam, the eyelashes go off. Mothim. Combi. Vespiquen. Again, a little too 211. I can fix him. Vespiquen is like slay, but also again too bug-like. I am turned off with bug-like qualities. Oh, I love you, Pachirisu. I remember when Pachirisu came out and I was like, hell yeah. Not Buizel. Floatzel. It does have an eyelid situation, but no. 6 vaginas. Nope. No. Not slug. Not monkey. Not balloon. Not big balloon. Okay, what if they were a male Lopunny though? For some reason, the idea of a man whoring himself out is so much more appealing to me than a woman doing that. Oh, the thighs. The fucking thighs and the, like, the thigh hide. Anyway. Ah, sorry, I bumped my mic. I'll smash. I'm sorry. Miss Magius? Honestly? If you had more of a body, maybe. But as you are, like, queen, slay. Honchcrow. No. Cool, though. Nope. Nope. My little guy. I've forgot Chingling was Gen 4. For some reason, Chingling feels like Gen 3. There's a lot of overlap between the generations in which, like, if I'm familiar with them, I feel like they're in Gen 3. Because Gen 3 was so pivotal for me. Megalopony has ripped stockings to make it a guy, and holy cow, I know, right? It's just really spiky. I just think about the physical intimacy here. And yeah, the body is cool, but just the arms are... I'm sorry, that's a pass. Oh, Riolu, baby. Okay. We're all on the same page here, right? We're all on the same page here, right? Like, that's... Yeah. We're going for Lucario. Lady Amatsu, hello, and yes. Enough said. No hippo. Nope. It's the pinnacle of masculinity. Nope. Oh, Finneon, I always love the eyelashes for Finneon. I like it when Pokemon just have eyelashes in general. Makes them so cute. Honestly? Again, it's the evil energy that's kind of like, oh, you want something to do with me? Again, how tall are they? I'll go for it. I like this type. No. They are more dignified than Lickitung. Honestly? Don't... If one of you says a fucking thing about Edgeworth, but the little, like, neck kerchief thing does give it a sense of regality, which I find appealing. In that, you know, it's not like Lickitung where it's an animal, like, it's a bit more postured, it's a bit more refined. I kinda like that. I like that about them. Getting too close to it would leave you soaked with drool? Well, you promise? Anyway. Nope. 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 I never realized how much of an orb the body is, but nope. Oh, I love Tokekis! I love Pokemon that are based off of aviation. The Darkrai movie had a guy that dressed like Edgeworth. Oh, of course. Of course. Also, Yanmega is a fucking cool design. Nope. 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 For context, sorry to bring y'all into this. I smashed Porygon and Porygon 2 because of the possibilities of, hacking, and whatnot. And so I think, sticking your dick in crazy usually would apply, but I kind of want to see where this goes. You can click stats? Where's my stats? Oh. I see. Well, we'll review that later, but we'll smash. Wow, Gallade, you look so handsome. I never realized that it has just... It looks like it swallowed an egg. I never realized about its body. I guess it's supposed to be like a discus, but... You are very handsome. It never lagged for me. Well, damn. It's trying to... What's it trying to say? I think it's because I have a lot of things open. So you know what? Let me exit out of Psy and out of my tabs. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, I'll just exit out of a bunch of tabs. But yeah, we're smashing. No surprise there. No, Grandpa. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Also, what if that's not just a face? Those are like his nibblers. Imagine. Also, it's kind of like a King from Deltarune scenario in which you have a mouth on your stomach. Hey, 2 mouths never hurts. Never hurts. Anyway. You're cool. You're Eldridge's guy. Okay, hold on. So, in this scenario, Rotom wants to do that, but instead of doing that with this body, it will infiltrate a device of sorts and have that smash with you. Have you considered that? Not the actual body itself, but like maybe a toy, maybe a vessel, maybe some kind. Like, think about it, because it literally says it can infiltrate devices. What if it was a device that could, you know... You're cooking, stop, don't convince me. You're weak. You should stand your ground, because I think with the right device, we could have a grand old time. That's all I'm saying. But not just this. I want to make that perfectly clear. Not with the body as it is, but with its abilities. It was the same with Porygon, it's the same with this. I love trying to convince people. Anyway, nope. Nope. You were my favorite though. I like Mesprit a lot. Dialga! I mean... Are they like smart? Like, do they want me? Interesting concepts. When you are as romantically and sexually starved as I am, you come up with a lot of scenarios to entertain yourself. I just think there's too much armor. Too much armor, I think. And nope, definitely not you. Nope. Nope. No. I just realized, are those arms? Are those like hands? I've never considered that Cresselia has arms. Does that make me a bad person? I just never considered that. I just thought the things on their breast were just like accessories. I didn't think there were little paws. Because I was gonna say, I don't think there's much to do with this creature. But I will pass. You are baby. You are babier. Now, chat. You know how I feel when they're a little edgy, gothic and dark. Let me just lift up that dress and see what's underneath. That's all I'm saying. Shaman, creature. Arceus, also a horse-shaped creature. Creature? Nope. Nope. I like them when they're nice and neat. What can I say? Shut up, Sammy! It's literally not just him. It's a group. It's not just him. Yes, he's the most relevant in my streams right now. It's not just him. Smash. Nope. 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 Ugh. Water guy. Honestly, the Pokemon for Gen 5, I picked you know, Ottawott because of course we gotta go with blue, but not my favorite, I'd say. I love it when they come up with a new fucked up cat. Yep. Monkey. That's the Elvis monkey. That's the Greaser monkey. Honestly, I always like the chill vibes of this one. Honestly? Don't judge me. Kind of. I mean, it even has hair. Come on. Kind of. No. You will never be Swallow. Oh, wait. I forgot you had that form. Oh, I love a good masquerade mask. Oh, you are just a fucking bird, though. Oh, you're just a fucking bird, though. Oh, I'm gonna pass. I have no emotional attachment to you. Oh, you are very handsome, but you are a horse. Nope. 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 Isn't it crazy that the more familiar I'm getting with Pokemon through the card game, the more like, oh, like I recognize that one. That's the one from that card. It's crazy. No, thank you. I don't like the emphasis on veins. I don't like it. No. No. Do not ever separate Bert and Ernie. Nope. Nope. You're cute. I'm okay though. Oh god, do you see this just whoosh the way it went? No. I don't even know what emotions that Pokemon has. Oh, I love a creature. I love it when you have the curvy eyes and the pointy limbs and your fluff. Oh, I love it. You are a lady. I'm fine. You are a very pretty lady. I will let you be a pretty lady. No. Nope. I love you, Maractus. Oh, I always love Pokemon that have like a little hint of like femininity to them. I've always liked that. Nope. Imagine fucking this thing. Wow. Hold on now. Wait. They're a little evil with it, but they have the smile and they have hands. Consider the hands. Have you considered the hands though? You can do a lot of things with hands. Have you considered that? Have you considered it's not just about what you can do to them, it's what they can do to you. I've won myself over. Ah, garbage. See, the difference between this one and Ninetales, being bipedal makes a world of difference. Like, this is literally that Digimon that everyone lusts after. Oh, you know what's funny? I think, Virginia, like that character from Chromosynth, like, vibe-wise, I very much associate her with Cincino, with just, like, very soft, like this. But also, you are just a little creature, so I shan't. Baby? Baby girl? Is it? Am I the only one who, like, when it comes to— oh, hi, underscore! Hope work was all good. When it comes to goth boys and emo boys, I'm like, let me at him, let me at him. When it comes to goth girls, I'm like scared of them. I'm like, you know. Also, yes, underscore, you came at a kind of a crazy time. Oh my god. Wait, a male Gothitelle though. Wait. Makes you think. Makes you think. What if this one was a very fancy looking dude? It's still not my type, honestly. It makes me very uncomfortable when some of the Pokemon are literally like the concept of infancy and people are like smashing them. Vanillies! I love them. Oh, Deerling. I love seasonal Pokemon. Honestly, just everything about this, I love it. Hi, Frillish. Hi. I like you when you're blue and you're pink. Very good. I don't really know how I feel about this form, but slay. Wait, I just realized. Alola Mola. Oh, it's Alomomola. In my head, it was always Alola Mola. Have I been tricking myself? It's Alomomola. In my head, it was always Alola Mola, and I was about to say, wait, is that before Pokemon like Alola came out? But it's not even... I'm like crazy, I think. Anyway. But that's besides the point. Tynamo is like one of those like fish that crawl up your like urethra. No. No. I like you. I love how your mouth is so curled. Honestly, I've seen some Chandelure Shinkas that are the most beautiful people I've ever seen, but in itself, no. Nope. Nope. Oh, I miss Club Penguin. You guys miss Club Penguin? I do. Slay? This game would be improved. I mean, it's... Yes, it's like a... I agree underscore, but also the essence of the game is giving you extremes. Is to do it or not, which I understand. Also, Smash or Pass doesn't necessarily mean that you... Passing doesn't mean you hate the Pokemon. You are handsome, but no. Oh, the eyelashes. Oh my god, why they... The eyeliner though, girl. Girl? She's kinda... Hold on. With the high pony and the mole? Hold on. She's kinda... She's giving like goth cave woman a little bit. Passing on Druddigon, I'm sorry, if it comes anywhere near me, there are gonna be more holes, and I mean in a bad way. Smash. No. I feel like the ability for it to have hands is a big factor in, you know, whether this is gonna work. I always like seeing, like, the feminine one in, like, a trio and being like, what if it was a dude, though? And I'm like, Oh, Club Penguin 2.0! Oh, CP journey, oof. That's okay, CP isn't ruined. It's not like I have a character whose initials are CP and I kept it despite everything. Club Penguin journey, okay. Anyway, with the boots and the fur, the whole club was looking at her. Anyway, smash. No. No. Not to be a basic ass bitch, but Reshiram is genuinely, like, with the flowing behind and the wings, genuinely a stunning Pokemon. Like, gorgeous, stunning. Like, probably the prettiest, you know, like, one of the two legendary, like, pairs we have. Absolutely. Zekrom, a bit too hard around the edges for me. Love the breastplate. I will pass. Damn it, Landorus, why are you, like, after them? Weirdo? Nope. Hello, Meloetta. No, you're just a little cutie. Not Genesect. Alright, we're coming into Gen 6. Alright, nope. Okay. Furry bait. Hello. Yeah. 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 Nope. Nope. Oh, it doesn't have a clean style. Interesting. I'd say no. I love more bunnies. Give me bunnies. Have you noticed that they've never been able to make a normal bird that has Swellow's aura ever since? They knew they couldn't match it. Oh my god. The arch? On this make it looks like, am I the only one who looks at this and thinks of like a Goofy movie character with like the big like dog ears on the side? That's kind of actually detracting points from this. I would smash most of the legendaries just to say I would. I mean, fair. It would help if they're attractive. Pangoro is... They are kind of... Kind of in a, like a, you know, like they'll protect you and they'll beat people up for you. Alright. Not you. Not you. Not you. Nope, I would not fuck a sword. It's my friend! It's my friend Malamar! Anyway. Unironically, the My Friend Malamar campaign has actually improved my feelings on Malamar. Before I was like, it's just another Pokemon, but now I'm like, that's a pretty cool Pokemon. Helioptile, I like you. I like your design. I take you when I pinch your cheeks. Would you fuck a T-Rex? I wouldn't. No. Hi, Sylveon. I'm okay. Halucha! I know they had a... Chat? Is that the answer to my previous... You know, sometimes I think I'm the biggest freak, and I usually am, but I do have a line to draw when it comes to creatures who could, like, pound me into dust in a bad way. So, I'm just... That's the boundary we have. Also, Dedenne is close to my heart. I love you, Dedenne. Degu. Honestly, Goodra? This is a friendly with the slime. Honestly, Goodra is... I've seen those, like, you know, slime girl and stuff. And I'm not, like, all about the slime, but, like, in the right context, perhaps. Anyway. No. No, don't haunt my penis. Yeah, some of the only context I have for the breast line. Interesting. No thank you though. No, 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 no. Alright, now we're getting into Gen 7. I'm actually not personally a huge, you know, I'm not quite about this one. I think it's because the eyes are a little too big. Underscore, thank you for subscribing. Thank you. What a momentous stream this is. I'm actually gonna pass on this UI. It's weird because it has a lot of elements that I would like, but I think the face ultimately turns me off. Which is fine. That's fine. This is the content I signed up for. Hell yeah. You know, technically this is an art stream, but this is engaging with our creativity in certain ways. To those of you whom this aligns towards, here you go. This is not personally my thing, but I understand that there are abs and things involved, so yeah. Oh yeah, Hoopa's true form. I mean, I'm not into a big buff man. That's what I'm saying. Poplio, Brion, that's my daughter. Primarina, honestly, like Primarina is so like dear to me as a friend that I'm like, I don't know if I could do that. But wait, male Primarina though. Male Primarina though. Makes you think. You know what? I would try. I would see what happens. Alright, hey Alolans. I wish the transition wasn't so long because it's a little dizzying to send them off so abruptly like this. Okay, we have 300 left to go. How are you feeling, guys? Fomantis. Lorantis. No, Lorantis is very, very pretty, but no. Hi, Salazzle. For some reason, only females have been found. It creates a reverse harem of male Salandit that it lives with. I'm okay. I'm good. Isn't this a Pokemon that's like literally basically like it likes stepping on people? Like that's its whole thing? Okay, but what if Serena was male though? A male Serena? Hold on. Female Serena? I'm like, alright. Male? I'd like to see it, but no thank you. You may be cooking. Literally so many of my suggestions are like, just, imagine like the opposite of what you might typically would. No, 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 I would not fuck the sandcastle. I never really got this one, the type null thing. Or, oh yeah, it's Still Valley. Also don't get it. I guess it's a chimera of some sort? Very strange. I never played Sun and Moon, so don't blame me for not being totally caught up. Hold on. DeviantArt.com, male Sarina. Hold on, this is very important. Ew! Ew! This is disgusting. Why would you show me that? This is horrible. Ew. To cleanse my mind, I'm gonna pretend this is female instead. Anyway. I thought it was cool. I mean, I don't love it when people design Pokemon that are essentially gender anything to be like way the other and have it be only that gender, you know? Because technically Sarina can be either male or female, it's just feminine. So you can design a masculine one, but to specifically say this is a male one is like, I don't know. I'm okay. You're honestly, I don't know why you have like the top thing. I feel like you're made for people who like that girl from The Road to El Dorado a little too much. I'll pass. I'm okay. Okay, you are a baddie. I am not afraid to say that with the eyelashes and the hair and the like, this is a bad bitch. Like, let's all be clear on this. Smash. No, not lions. No. No. As much as I know certain people would like to be crushed between these voluptuous orbs of yours, personally, that would be a no. It has been spotted running across the land at terrific speeds. Running? Oh, Jesus. I didn't know that. Interesting interpretation. But what if this was a dude, though? Okay, male Formosa. Hold on. See, there's a very specific kind of, like, you know, I'm kind of like women I'm attracted to. What's wrong with female Formosa? See, the thing is, like, it's fine, but it's just like, I wouldn't want that for me personally. Like, this type of like female character I love, but I just think the face isn't quite doing it for me if I would catch her. Yeah, also I just think they're too skinty. I'd feel bad. Don't get me wrong, they're slaying, but they're skinty. Also you. Nice. Nope. Nope. Where's the... Didn't you literally show up before and I was like, smash? I'm looking at you and I'm like, I'm okay. Hi, Magirna. Hi, Marshadow. Nope. Poipole. Is it called that because it's purple? Honestly? Evil, ominous clown kind of goes hard as a type of character. I just want to see what happens. It's kind of like having sex with like Art the Clown a little bit from the Terrifier movies. It's like if they want you, you're kind of like, what are they gonna do? I'm a little curious. Hi. I'm okay, Digimon Furry. Alright, we're getting to Gen 8. Almost there. Hi, Rillaboom. Big guy. I'm okay. Hi, Score Bunny. What can I say? I just think they're cool. The people who don't want to smash Inteleon are fucking cowards, by the way. People saw the thin waist, the jumpsuit, and was like, oh, they're fruity. Oh, get over yourself. Seriously, get over yourself. What? Just because this isn't a... Yeah, they're posturing in that, like, traditionally feminine way, but they aren't feminine. Oh, ew. Oh, it's a man doing that? Ew. Grow up. Honestly. Smash. I've never been more serious, chat. Oh, Corviknight. Nah, too bird-like. Oh, hi, Thievel. The thing that gets me is the mustache. Otherwise, I would consider it. It's the hands that don't do it for me. You mean, are they like wait, hold on. What kind of hands were they? I guess they're very human-y hands, to be fair. The mustache is what does it for me. We have very different tastes. I like them older to a certain extent. I think that's my thing. But for the most part, I like them, like, in my age range. I'm with saying on the mustache. Yes! Oh, I love the apple line. I love apples. I love you, apples. I love you, apples. It makes him look like a distinguished gentleman. Yeah, a gentleman who... Why is he messing with someone like me? Huh? Shouldn't he have other distinguished people to be hanging out with? Why me? There comes a point where, like... Okay. They knew what they were doing when they made the half-lidded eyes like this. Also, why are the hands so defined? Not Eldritch saying Toxicroak. Damn, you can't even say his name when he's on screen. But yeah, this is doing something. The hands are... It's doing a lot. Hi, Sizzly. You're one of my favorite of Gen 8, I believe. Hi, Cinder Scorch. I love you. Nope. Saying look up the blue form? Isn't it literally just the same thing, but it's a slightly different color? Or is it the one where it's on all four legs? I believe I've seen both. Slay. Also, you can't smash this thing. Its body is these wisps. Different face? Hold on. Low amped? Oh, low key form. Alright. Oh yeah, it's the blue one. It's the same face. It's making the same face. It's just a different pose. Alright. Okay, call me crazy, but why did they have to define the chest area and give them such a little waist? Why did they do that? Huh? You're crazy? Fine, shame me then. You are the coolest thing and also the most bait that's ever baited, and I'll fall for it. Runigerous? I don't think I've ever seen this one. Wow. Not as sexy as Cofagrigus, I must say. My eyes are half-lidded. Go to sleep, underscore. You just came back from work. Go to sleep. I have feelings. I have feelings. Ah, Snom. Shout out to Snom. I love your butt face. Frostmoth. Oh, mother! Mother! We can't do much, unfortunately, but mother is mothering. I love you. Look, like the penguin ones are just Ugh. I love penguins. I love penguins so much, chat. Ever since I was a little lass. And I went on Club Penguin. Honestly, black and white animals is always something I've had a strange affinity for. Like, I always liked pandas, I liked penguins, I had a zebra interest for a bit. I'm not gonna fuck the dogs, chat. Imagine fucking this. And, like, you as a human are the size of this cursor. Death. Yeah, it's huge from what I've seen. Slay with the eyelashes. Slay. Nope, here we have all the histories. Oh my god, Sneasler. Oh, what a bitch. Oh. I want to see what happens. Oh my god, I've never seen this one. Overquill. Cool. Sheesh. No, I'm okay. Oh, we're now in the latest gen. Sprigatito, Floragato. Okay. Chat? Looking at this creature, not only do you have the masquerade theme, you have defined thigh-high, like, dress situation. They are posing literally like N, who is the sexiest man alive, as we all know. And they're even gazing at you with half-lidded eyes. They are people's eyes. Look at the smashes! It's insane. Also, honestly, the Gen 9 final evolutions are really good. I love all of them. Paxley's my fucking son. Claxwell is also my son, but, you know. Bakoval? Show him to me. Show him to me. Show me my boy. Yes! Slay! Slay! Honestly, I'm not as attracted to them as, Floragato? I forget the last one. But, honestly, slay. They are bisexual and they would give me a great time. Niamble. Palma and Palmo. Most unsuccessful Pikachu line. Also, Tandemaus. I'm not gonna go up and get it, but I have Tandemaus plushies. Big thumbs up for Tandemaus and Mousehold. Meowscarada fake fan. He'll never let you hit. No! It's okay, we're both fake. It's a mask thing. I would never break up the family. I would never insert myself like Rules card right in the middle. But also, I love the Mouses. I love them a lot. He shall be baked, inshallah. You should double check your Tandemaus plushies to make sure a new one hasn't spawned. Ugh. I'm not ready to be a father. Honestly, Arbolivia, slay. Necklace stack. I think I remember seeing them and it was like they look like a Mega Man character and they look really cool. But the Cerulege though. Ceruledge, though. I'd give them a chance. It's fair to give people chances. I'm okay with the toads. I'm okay with the crabs. And the pepper guys. I'm not gonna lie, some of the— I think it's maybe the color choices for some of these Pokemon. They feel like so nothing, but hey Tinkatinks. I love y'all. I love y'all. Oh my god, the eyelash cunt. Oh, wait, did I even change? Hold on. Palafin 0. Oh, it's not even gonna show me that form? Alright. Well, whatever. Varum, Vevarum, Saklazar, Warm. Flamigo. How iconic. Okay. Bloodshire. No. The Dunsparce 2 segment. Very important. King Gambit? Kind of in like a sexy older Japanese man way, but no, I'm okay. Oh, we're getting into the ancients now. No. Y'all are all so stinky. Stop. Not a bunch of people wanting to smash Flutter Mane. Stop. Would you fuck a robot? Depends. Alright. No. 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 Not a snail. Chin-Pao is actually one of my favorites in Gen 9, so I just want to give a special shout out to them. Would not smash, but just like, I love you, kitty. I love a blue kitty. Roaring Moon. Oh, it's like, would I let Metal Sonic smash? If they looked, is this both Gallade and Gardevoir? Now that I'm looking at it, the ultimate future androgyny. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. I would not let them smash. They are too much like creatures. You are not my husband. Royals in stream chat? They are? Royal! Wait, why aren't they in like actual stream chat? Oh my god, sorry. I'm looking back at the stream chat stuff. Y'all did a Pokemon Smasher cast. I leave for a full day. Yeah, Royal can come in anytime. I mean, we're almost done, but still. Pass. I love my apples. I love my apples. No. No. Okay. There are some cunty ass birds on Pokemon's list. I'm not gonna lie. And this one, I think it's supposed to resemble maybe like a secretary bird, but you gotta admit, the swag is immaculate. I'm weak to it. Also, you're maybe, honestly, I look at you and you're like, you're K Faraday, like you're baby. You're like a little gremlin. Hello Apple part 700. The ancient ones for the big dogs just look so funny to me. Like they're not that. I forgot Terrapicos look so cute. I love Toidles. Yay! I made it to the end. What do you mean there are credits? Oh, I sped up the credits really fast. Wait, what's the ending cutscene? Hold on. There's a cutscene? What is this? Hold on, I'm pausing this. Is that it? No! My sins! Alright. Look at the list. Look at the list, guys. I would say I've made some pretty reasonable choices. My choices were extremely reasonable considering the choices, considering the humanness of their shape, the emo-ness, their swag, their personality, the potential abilities that could go into play during the act. That was definitely a thing. So the Porygons, all three of them were a smash because it was the same with Rotom in that their ability and what they would do is more interesting than what I would do with their original form, if that makes sense. It's less that I'm attracted to their original form, is that they have supernatural abilities so they could hack into my penis and do stuff, you know? I was using my imagination and I thought about it, you know? Okay. Can I not look at... Okay, I guess I'll look at my stats. So, I passed a lot of them, admittedly. I smashed... let's say? 67. 67 of them. You gotta post your smash. Shut up. But yeah. And you may be asking for yourself, saying, who do you think is the sexiest Pokemon on your list? That's a good question. I think it may or may not be more of the modern bipedal Pokemon, like the starters, because for some reason, these two and these two go crazy. So it may be one of them, I'm not gonna lie. I've honestly, oh. I'm not gonna lie, so the reason, so I usually don't go for quadrupedal Pokemon because they look too much like dogs or animals. My exceptions were Mightyena and Luxray specifically because they looked emo enough to have more personality besides being a dog, which does them more favors than them just being a dog. Yeah. And whatever birds, are included on the list, honestly, it's because they have insane face cards despite being birds. Like, we agreed on Swellow, like tomboy Swellow with the eyes and the hair, and that was an image. Sang hates Raikou. I just think Raikou has nothing to provide for me. Entei, I'm not attracted to, but you were a good DILF in the Entei movie, and Suicune is just like smash. That's just how it is. If you saw me smashing like a creature, that's shaped in a way that is sort of unredeemable, I just imagined it with a really sexy personality and it won me over. Okay? Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and at the very least, I'm not gonna post this online, but I am going to post this in the Discord for posterity. All right, and it is midnight, so I'll give you the Entei Smash reasoning. Yes, thank you. But I think this will be a good time to end the stream. So, we may not Sangeng sleep, but let me double check. Oh god, if we raid someone and they ask what we were doing, we're gonna have to tell them we did Pokemon Smasher Pass. Hey guys, if we raid someone and they ask what we're doing, can you like say that we drew and then hope they don't ask any further questions? Can we all like unite as a chat and do that for me? That would be really cool. I wouldn't want to like justify what I just did to a stranger, you know? We analyze. Oh, we analyzed Pokemon designs. Very. We used our brains. We imagined.